Quick context. We had momentum before Christmas, but during the holiday break, everything paused. Family time, travel, rest, and honestly, just trying to recharge. But now that the new year's started, we regrouped, aligned again, and we're finally executing. This is Sprint 1. Quick recap, guys. I haven't posted a video or like an update video because we had a holiday. We had a holiday break. The team had an epic rest, I think, and I myself too had a quality time with my family. Well, Jundi spent his holidays running back and forth in Butuan City and then Sibagat because her girlfriend is from Sibagat. Yeza spent the holiday season in Hong Kong. I think that was in Hong Kong. But she flew back before Christmas and I did not persistently contacted them. They really need to recharge. Holiday. Uy, asa man mo naman mo diri ah? I just had a wonderful 2 hours sleep. So I'm going to talk about what happened first sprint. What we did in our first sprint is we finalized most of the core user flows, the add payables, reminder, the calendar, and then we also set up ERD and then the data models, payables, reminders, and calendars. Then we set up the back end code base and also the front end. So what we've used is Strapi. It is a headless CMS. This widely used, and for our front end we're currently using React Native, and basically the goal for this is to have a user authentication, just the basic app navigation. Users can sign up and access empty dashboard. Yeah, I think it's better if I show you this one. So let me give you a run through on our tasks. So these are our tasks. Basically what we're building in Sprint 1 again is the core foundation, product and data foundation. So what Yeza did was to create a detailed and more informative architecture. Let me stress out why we need a UX and UI. As you can see, this is really easy to understand, and in comparison to what I did, is this. Oh yes, this is what I did. For Jundi's task, he was to configure and set up the GitHub repository. So what we have here is that we have the front end and the back end. So the front end is, again, it is React Native, and the back end is built with Strapi. So basically Strapi is a headless CMS platform and a tool. So basically it's more of some kind of like a WordPress, but it's not. It has a lot more. So yeah, you guys check it out. We opted to use Strapi because you just have to build content type models, data models. You build it in the Strapi, and then the Strapi caters the API endpoints, authentication, everything, and then content management also is there. So it's basically easy to move forward and focus more on the front end. Also, Jundi set up since Jundi is the mobile dev of the team, Jundi set up the front end. So this is what Jundi created. Wait, let's just log in. I think I already created. Yeah, okay. So by the way, this is the Strapi's administrative panel, and we already created a user. Okay, basically that's it for Sprint 1. We can sign in. Although we didn't have SSO yet, or a single sign-on with Facebook and Google, but yeah, let's just set it up for this sprint too. So basically, it's still fetching. What Jundi did was to set it up and build some initial screens for the mobile app, and I think it's great. It's straightforward, from user sign in. Then this one is the user's dashboard.
So what are the challenges and problems that we encountered in phase 1? So since we're still setting up, I don't think there are a lot of problems that we encountered, except for the time that we need to allot in this project, because all of us three have really day jobs and we really need to manage that one. And actually, Jondi just got back to Manila, and Yeza is also having a second client, hopefully, and Jundi is also working with another system for one of the government agencies here in the Philippines. And I think there's not much of a struggle in the technical aspect on building the application itself. The main challenge that we currently have is how are we going to manage our time to finish our tasks. And I think that's pretty common here in the Philippines. Most of the startups really have that type of problem. We are a startup and we need to face that. So now that we have a working foundation, the next sprint, we will build the Payables module so that users can start adding their obligations. If you guys are using BNPL, credit cards installments, SPayLater, Lazada credit, GCash credit, and other forms of buy now, pay later, follow this series. We're building it in public. Comment what apps you guys are using to manage your financials, please.